everyone, so as you can see from the title, we are using the Lunar Beauty Eternal Eclipse collection. This is everything that comes in the collection, so we are going to start off with the palette. First shade I'm picking up is called Dusk, and I'm using this on a Lunar Beauty brush number 1. I'm just going to apply this shade all over my crease. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit at a time and just build that crease up and just blend it until it's nice and smooth. And as I get less product, I go higher up into the crease. Next, we're going to pick up the shade Sandstorm on a LBE brush number 2. This is just a more denser blending brush, and I'm just going to apply this a little bit lower in the crease. And I'm just going back and forth with this shade. Sorry I cut out of the camera. I did that a lot in this video, so I apologize ahead of time. After that, I'm just going back in with brush number 1 and just blending those two colors in together. Now I'm going to pick up the shade Lagoon on a brush number 6 and start applying this in the outer corner of my eye. So I'm just creating a soft V shape with this color. And I'm also going to bring it in about a quarter way into my crease. So I'm not going all the way in. And I'm just again picking up a little bit at a time and just building that shade to the intensity that I want. Now I'm going to take brush number 3 and just blend. I don't have any color on this brush, so I'm just using this strictly to blend. And I'm focusing the blending right around that blue shade. After that, we're going to take our handy dandy Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm going to use this on a flat little concealer brush and just start carving out the inner part of my crease, my lid. So this is going to be a half cut crease. It's not going to be all the way. So I just take a little bit concealer at a time. I also wipe it down as I pick up more product so it doesn't get messy and it stays really clean. Now we're going to take the shade Meteor on a brush number 4 and start packing this right on top of that concealer. After that, we're going to go into Lagoon one more time on the same brush, brush number 6, and just apply a little bit more in that outer corner. And using that same brush, we're going to pop that same shade along the lower lash line. Next shade we're picking up is called Deep Sea, and I'm still using brush number 6, and I'm just going to use that on the lower lash line as well, just to give a little bit more color in that area. This is a much more vibrant blue, so it's really pretty. And now I'm going to go in with shade Flare on a brush number 7, and I'm going to use this to highlight my brow bone. And I've already filled in my eyebrows, so I've used Anastasia Brow Definer in the shade Chocolate along with the clear brow gel. And after that, I'm just taking brush number 1 again and just blending in that upper crease one more time. And then I go in with brush number 3 with no additional product, and I'm just slightly blending that outer crease. For liner today, I'm using a Morphe pencil eyeliner in the shade Lights Out. I'm using it in my waterline, and I'm also tightlining. And for liquid liner, I'm using Colourpop's liquid liner in the shade Numero Uno. It's just black. So I did a bad job recording this part, but I did do a slight wing, like so. And for mascara, I'm using the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes Mascara. This has become like one of my favorite mascaras lately. I absolutely love it. So I'm only using the curved side because I'm using false eyelashes today. So I'm just going to use that just to give a coat of mascara to my lashes and give a nice little curl as well. And then also coat those bottom lashes. And for lashes, we're using the Tarte Pro lashes in the style Goddess. These are also one of my favorite lashes. So moving on to the face, I already done my base, which if you want to know what I use, you can look at the bottom bar. Everything is listed below. And now I'm just bronzing up my face. I'm using Kat Von D Shade and Light palette in the shade Medium with a brush number, what is this, JH05 brush. This is a Jaclyn Hill brush. So I'm just bronzing my entire face, cheekbones, forehead, jawline, and a little bit on the nose too. I'm not doing anything precise here, I'm just getting a little bit of bronzer on my face. And now just to slightly clean it up, I'm using that lighter shade on a JH07 from the same palette. So I'm using it on the bottom parts of my cheeks and underneath my eyes and the sides of my nose. And a little on the forehead too. And the center of the nose. Okay, everywhere. Next up, we're using blush. This is Clinique Cheek Pop in the shade Fig Pop, and the brush I'm using is a JH06. So I'm just going to pop that on my cheekbones. I always go in upward, backward motion. And next we're going to highlight. We're also using the Lunar Beauty Greek Goddess palette. I haven't used this in a while. So I'm going to use these two shades called Harpy and Medusa and just blend them together on a JH09 and just pop them on the top of my cheekbones. I'm also going to pop some highlight on the bridge of my nose and also the top of my lips. Oh, and also the inner corner of my eyes. I'm using that little brush again. I think that's a brush number 7 from Lunar Beauty. And I just mix the same two colors together. And moving on to lips, this is the lipstick that came in the collection in the shade Zaya. This was a limited edition lipstick from a previous collection, but Manny brought it back for this one too. So it's a really pretty color, really nice terracotta nude-ish. So I'm just going to pop that on. And we're going to use the lip gloss on top. This is in the shade Aura, so this is part of this collection too. And here we have the final look, you guys. So if you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.